2134. You got it? Nice. I wonder if Original's ever gonna come back or not. Do I have a battery? I'm gonna put a battery in the scope. There we go. What's it look like now? Ah, better. Okay, that's you. I heard something in the background, and I was about to say, is that freaking suppressed shooting, or is that freaking you? What are you listening to? Oh god, me a cop for copyright. I'm gonna get striked with copyright.
It's the song they used in the new Call of Duty trailer.
Wait, what new trailer?
The Call of Duty trailer.
Man, I need night vision. So bad. Okay, I'm killing a lot of zombies now.
If Original don't get back, I'm gonna have to re-log out.
Apparently. Lots of mosing around. Anything else? Nothing. There he is.
It's 2134, right?
21, yeah, 34, yeah. Okay, there's too many zombies.
Weeks ago and everything is a mess. Found out my wife of 5 years cheated on me 2 weeks ago. I destroyed her world just like she did to mine. This was the first time I let anger control me since I was 20. I had other issues. Never in a million years did I ever think my wife would be in the hands of another man. The minute I received
Oh no, man, knock out. No, 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 no. No, help me.
I wanted to get her. The things I found out, the things I read, the things I saw, flipped the wrong switch in my head. She was out of town to visit an old friend of hers who's pregnant. I packed her stuff up in garbage bag and dumped it to her coworker, AP's house. Told the AP's wife. AP tried to confront me for telling his wife and I beat the crap out of him. He was admitted to the hospital with a broken nose and ribs and a fractured arm. He pressed charges for assault, but his wife bailed me out the following day and said that it was simply self-defense when he came at me. I printed out all the proof, the texts and photos and sent it all over her family and friends. And I changed the locks to the house.
Oh no, 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 no.
Calls and texts spammed my phone from everyone. She came home to find a locked house. Since then she's tried to talk to me. She had a mental breakdown. She's been borderline psychotic trying to get me to talk to her. Millions of apologies, flowers, love notes, harassing my friends. I haven't pulled the divorce trigger yet. I just want to see her suffer, even though it hurts to see her go through it. We got no kids and we both signed a prenup before getting married, so the divorce will not be that nasty. I know I'm a bad person, but our relationship used to be good until the beginning of summer. How many times did I ask her if she was cheating on me? How many times did I ask her to go marriage counseling? How many times did she ask me to change, and I changed for her and for our relationship? How many times did I ask to do some of kinky things I have always had in mind, but she refused? Screw AP's brain out.
Oh my god, Original, where are you at? I'm gonna die.
No, don't log on.
I already have been.
God damn, bro. Cause it's so motherfucking dark. Shoot.
Hang on.
Shoot, I can't see none either. But Original, what are you watching? It's... Original.
Like YouTube videos about like Reddits where people write what happened to them. Damn, dude, I can't see
Oh,
jack shit.
I'm just gonna have to re-log out. I'll just get freaking red hoe.
Like, I'm sorry, man. I just can't see like at all. Well, and then I can't increase the.
yeah, I wish you could make your screen brighter.
So you're gonna have to wait till daytime. Well, what's in your immediate area? You said you're like next to a what?
Tank
Country?
statue.
Tank statue? You're like at a police station next to a tank statue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come find y'all later. Or start riding to the coast, maybe. Because I'm stacking so much stuff. So much stuff. Let's see. What's this? Oh.
Is it starting to be daytime?
You can't tell. But these zombies are really starting to freaking hurt. Nope.
Yeah,
It's
they're
starting to
starting
rain. These zombies though are they're putting their work in. They're trying to kill me. I'm at yellow health and red blood.
Bro, I don't understand.
Can't see nothing.
Well, like, yeah, and then the little town I thought I was in is like, it's not even a town. It's like, the second I get out, it's like train tracks.
Are you
Country?
What's up?
Like, how big was your town? Maybe I gotta go further up?
Pretty big.
Really?
give to myself?
Unless I'm too close to
Wait,
the
what
edge,
is
you know
this?
what I mean?
Is this a saline bag? IV still bag. Give to myself. I don't know. Hey, baggos. Okay, I'm gonna give myself saline. Oh, it's a pill? Oh, it's making my blood
Damn,
go
bro.
up. That's nice. Okay, so saline helps your blood. That's nice. All this time, and I never knew saline would help your blood go up.
Gotta use rags. I just killed like 4 zombies.
Shoot. I've killed like 50 daggum zombies with my knife. It's kind of annoying. I wish I'd been. I found another plate carrier. Don't know how I can even carry that, but okay. I have a plate carrier for one of you. Assault mode.
I know, I'm
Alright,
looking
how-
around. I'm looking around for you, country. I'm looking for this police station.
But I think whether originally you can have something that can carry 60 slots or you can have a plate carrier. So.
Is it like an actual police station or a... Okay.
Is it like the police station in Cherno or like is it like the old one?
Which you know,
There's two different
Like one of
types
those
of police
apartment
station.
buildings with just like a badge in the front.
Yeah.
actual police station. Inferno style.
It's the same one that we were in. Okay. I am red health. Okay, that's not good. I'm red health.
What? Yeah, I was too. What happened to you then?
Zombies. I've been abused by zombies.
So they encouraged her to look elsewhere. We quit for a time. I made enough to support both of us, so it would have been fun. So she did look for a new job.
When is it gonna be daytime?
Hopefully in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We ain't got time for no 10 minutes, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10 minutes. Because the moon's about to be down.
She started there in early 2018. I started looking for a job, but it wasn't easy. Time went on, and we were long distance.
I'm thinking maybe there's a part where I was supposed to go up. Cause it's like, I'm in like the working area, you know what I mean? Like the construction area looks like they got
Yeah.
like,
I feel like Country might die.
he logged off.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like he might not find him without him shooting.
No, like once I get into the town I should find them.
Maybe.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight all of these bastards.
Hunting pants.
Oh,
What's this?
I'm
Jacket.
gonna have to run a little bit. Cause they're, ooh. No, come on, run. Run. Damn straight. God damn, dude.
What?
Country. Nothing. It's just I'm just like literally like I'm fighting like a good numbers at a time. Like they're spawning like crazy.
Yeah, if I had to fight a bunch of zombies, I'll probably be dead.
Really?
I'm yellow health and there's a lot of zombies here.
I'm not yellow health, but I've been dropping them. Country, I'm gonna find you.
I won.
You will.
I need night vision, bro.
Yeah, if it was nighttime, it'd be easier.
If it's
Nighttime.
I mean daytime.
shoot, if we had night vision, if we had night
I don't know
vision,
if I just found the town or if I'm running around in circles.
oh no,
If you can get in a building and share I can probably tell you where.
Oh, SharePlay? Okay.
this ain't good, bro.
What? What?
I just had to shoot my freaking gun.
Get in a building.
Alright, I'm SharePlaying, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I'm inside, but I'm red health, and I just had to shoot my.
Oh, it's starting to become day. It's like early morning.
I don't like that. There's 4 zombies. There's 3. Yeah, 4 zombies. I would have died.
I think I'm in the town.
Ah, freaking jump. You're streaming really, Rick?
Yeah.
I'm streaming. I'm streaming. You saw it?
Okay, I would say I would join your stream to see, but I can't see crap because it's dark.
Yeah. It be a little dark.
Run like straight to your left. Just can't see nothing.
I think I killed this guy.
Yeah, you're gonna want to run Darway original. Not near the construction, but Darway.
Towards the houses.
Yeah.
But these houses don't last long. Unless I'm supposed to just keep running straight this way.
Hmm.
I know you're here because like maybe not around here, but you're in this general area. Maybe further up ahead. What, do I go this way?
Loading my gun some more. It's
That
becoming.
town's pretty big if you're in the same town as me.
Oh, I see it. Like all the houses, I see like the roofs. I think I gotta go this way. Like I'm in the outskirts. You see it? Like
Yeah. I think that's it over there.
well, look, there's more houses up here too.
I wish I could keep this black hat on, but I want to keep this helmet in case. Like, it looks nice, but I guess go with this.
Does any of this seem familiar to you?
I can't really tell since it's so dark.
Yeah, it's still kind of dark. Yeah.
Let me change phones. Maybe that will.
Cut your brightness on your phone all the way up, it might help.
No, it's still too dark. It was like near some like, apartment building type deal.
I'm freaking red health again.
Like the big ones, huh?
Yeah, like 2-story buildings.
So I have to kill one.
You have a revolver.
This man has a revolver?
Yeah, I
Oh,
have a revolver.
I have bullets for you.
Man,
Oh,
I
like
don't
right here,
this.
like these buildings.
Oh, bro, I don't like how I had to shoot that much, and there's a few people in server, and I already know there's people
You
here.
got to run straight up that road.
It's easier to see, you know.
Dang, if I wasn't freaking out of food, I would shoot again. Where the heck?
Think I'm going too far now?
I just don't know. That don't look familiar.
Can I, like, hit through the glass? You can. Ow.
Your food's at red or your health's at red?
Oh,
Shit.
But it has to log out so these zombies will lose aggro.
Close to buildings.
So,
Maybe you are here, but you said none of this looks familiar, right?
nah, no, that looks familiar.
None of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
none of it or none of it.
Here you go.
Sorry, yeah.
I was like in the middle of the town, sort of.
Country, is your food flashing?
No. But I was like red hill.
Hmm. I mean, if your food's not flashing, then you can't just drop dead. So you're decent. And it takes a while for your food to kill. How long have you been red health?
Probably like a minute.
Like an actual minute? And you can probably get away with shooting and not dying. If original can't find you. I would try to avoid it.
Look, I think this is kind of like the center of the town.
And I'm freaking hungry. I'm about to load back into server.
I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not that it looks familiar. In the places I was, there was tall buildings, like 2-story apartments.
Okay, that's sketch.
What?
I spawned back in and everything was invisible and it looked like the zombie was in my room.
Bro, you might just have to get out and shoot. But hold up.
Okay.
Let me show you that I'm in the town though, just in case. Seems like this is like the edge of the town now. So there should be some sign around here.
Oh, I know why it ain't letting me. That off. Trade with them.
There should be a sign like. If I go any further out, I'm leaving the town.
Bro, I got another plate carrier.
Here, I'll just hop back on and shoot real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off the stream then.
Uh-huh. I have 3 plate carriers.
Let me know when you're about to shoot them.
Okay, give me a second. I'm loading back in now.
I have plate carriers for all of us. Oh, AK ammo. Sweet.
Okay, ready?
Go.
I'll go reload my AK.
Shoot 2 shots for him.
You hear it?
Yeah, shoot again. Shoot again.
You hear it?
Yeah, you saw him straight ahead of me.
Let me know when you need me to shoot again.
I wish I had like a blunt melee. It's like I can knock him back. Like when I hit.
Oh god, my character's also getting cold effect.
Fuck.
Your kip blood's probably low.
Yeah, it's a little bit yellow.
How?
I got hit by zombies earlier.
Oh,
Thank you for not hitting me, zombie.
As long as I keep walking,
shoot again. Alright, you sound closer.
I'm flashing food.
Get the hell out.
Log.
Are you logging? Or are you gonna shoot one more time?
I'll shoot one more time.
Make it quick though. If you're flashing food for too long, you'll just flop dead.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dead. Flashing food and health.
Log.
I know what's
I'm not.
where.
I'm
Log.
there.
Do it, just do it.
You can make it if he gets there. I've made it from flashing food for a while. And health. I've been limping. And I've still made it. So he's gonna has to have food. He's gonna have to force feed you as soon as you spawn in.
Cause I see the town you're in now. You were like, you know, at that town that I was, it's like, you were way further.
Ahead.
And like, it looked, yeah, but it looks like I see the town you're talking about. It's just buildings. Like the town that I was in is like more like
Houses.
of an industrial town. Yeah, like a building. Like, but I see the one that he's talking about. I'm running up to it.
Yeah. As long as you force feed him, he'll get back up to health. Pickaxe. I wanna run around using this to kill him.
And where are you logging out? In a room? Right in front of the police station? The second floor?
Yeah, police station, bottom floor at the shotguns.
Okay.
Wait, there's shotguns on the floor?
My shotgun I accidentally dropped, and one I was gonna give to him if he wanted it.
Hmm. Oh, finally, I get a freaking propane. I can cook my food.
Okay, I made it to the town. Now I just gotta make it to the police station.
Goodbye. Gas stove. Let's go. It's an MC.
Alright. Found the police station, but don't go in yet. And I know you're here because there's a whole bunch of zombies here.
Bro, I have so much stuff for y'all.
Zombies real quick.
I got food, I got weapons, I got some armor. It's gonna be one long walk back to y'all. What's this? SK.
Okay.
What does it?
Hold up, I killed like a shit ton of zombies. Alright, this is the police station. Alright, hold up. Did you pass out? Did you log out right next to the
Shotguns.
The shotguns?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Okay,
I'm
original?
gonna drop one
No,
of the things. Meanwhile, you pick it up, but I'm gonna be feeding you. So I'm gonna
okay. But what are you gonna be feeding him though? Like,
strawberry jam.
yeah, it's good food, so he'll be
Alright,
good.
you can log on.
Oh god, give me 1 second. This
He's-
is close.
You should be good if he's there with food.
By the shotguns in the first floor, next to the stab-proof vests, and
Oh, I love this pickaxe.
A bit of human meat. Oh no, chicken steak.
Yeah, I didn't get to cook it earlier. If I would have got to cook it, I would have been fine.
You could have ate it and probably not have died. You probably just would have got sick. Well, thinking you probably would have
Yeah,
puked, so you probably would have died.
Okay, I'm waiting for him to spawn. You spawn at the... Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Watch out, Dome. I'm feeding you.
Hey, don't feed him too much, though. Just feed him like a quarter of the jam, then let him eat some as well. Wait, Country, you're not sick, are you?
He's sick, yeah.
Ah, don't feed him too much, he'll puke.
Okay, this should be good.
What should I give him? Should I give him, what type of medicine should he get? Vitamins or like...
Tetra and
blue
vitamin.
pills?
Red
Tetra?
pill, tetracyclines, red pills.
Alright, I'm gonna feed him the red pills.
Okay, and give him one vitamin.
But I don't got vitamins though, that's the thing.
Oh, then he'll be fine. It just makes it cure quicker, that's all.
How many of the red pills should I give him? Just one or two?
Oh, one should cure him.
Alright, I gave him one. How's your food looking?
It's, at half.
Is your food still going up? Is it still going up?
Oh, do you need water?
No, I'm good. I have water.
Okay, cause I got a can of pop.
That'll also make your food go up, by the way.
Wait, what about epimorphine? Would that help him out? Should I just...
I mean,
Should I just...
is it red or is it
inject that in
yellow?
him? It's
Red or
yellow.
that just gives you stam, that's all.
Oh.
Well, I'll say if it's red, then that'll...
Then
That's-
don't do it.
That's practically just the crack pen. That's really all it is. It's just you freaking... You can run forever with that thing. If it was red, then you could give it to him, because then it would make him run quicker. It would take
Yeah,
his
there's a whole
limping.
bunch of dead bodies out there.
Take them
Well,
bullets I
gotta go
dropped
loot
for
'em.
your pistol.
Oh, for my revolver? Okay, let me just
Yeah.
see what these guys had.
Revolver OP, you can one-tap people with that thing. You can't... There. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanted to find more, like, VSS ammo. Do y'all have any 9x39 ammo? I'm doubtful, but...
Nah, I'm at 39.
Yeah. Wish you know, can I take a pair of assault? Oh, I can't take extra boots with me.
Like 9 by 19. No, 9 by 39.
Yeah, 9x39.
No.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, it's fine. It's more of a military found item. But I figured I'd ask. Because you can find it, it's just rare in cities. I wonder what the next new survival game's gonna be like. I'm surprised you haven't tried getting a PS5 yet, original.
I wanted to, but I was just like, I don't know if I should. Usually there's not.
Usually you have to wait.
Yeah, usually it's like...
I mean, it's not like there's... I mean,
How do I throw shit?
double tap square.
You let it smoke.
What?
Original started smoking up the police station.
Original's back at it again.
Yep.
Original being a pothead's not good for you.
Hey, tell that to,
Rory.
Or
tell that to Rory, yeah.
That kid, I swear. He listened to you too much.
No, he wasn't listening to me at all.
You don't.
If he was, he would have known. I was like, hey, don't do it.
Yeah, but you're sitting there hitting on the bong at the same time.
That's a daggone lie.
Not true. You're just like, don't smoke weed.
yo, if you want any of this stuff, you can have it.
Alright,
It's just
hold
like,
up, I gotta
don't
stand
smoke
it
weed.
up.
Original
Bloody, I still
such a
have
good
your
example.
game,
Seriously. Okay, from where I'm at. Hey, where am I at?
original saved my life.
So I'm at the
It was like
tents, which
running.
is
Yeah.
right here. Okay, so that's the tents. Okay, so I need to run down to air traffic control and then just go from the backside.
Yeah, strawberry jam. That's a good food.
It's yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's nice. To say the least. Any helicopter crashes? Okay. Well, sadly I was not able to find no VSS ammo. Besides 10 shots, which ain't bad. Got boots of these. Jungle. I'll take them.
He was like, "Oh God, my food's flashing in my house."
Just
I
pour
I was
don't know
like,
them
how.
I was like, I see it now, I hear it. And then I was just like, I see the town now.
But I got plate carriers for all of us, and original, if you don't want a plate carrier, I have you something that you can carry 60 items in for a vest.
Nice.
If you rather carry stuff, but I have the option there. I want to see if I can find like an extra SK on my way out of the military base for anybody, or no. So I want to see if I can grab an extra SK while I'm here.
Hey, if you want, you can grab me a freaking 74U mag.
70 AK-74. I haven't seen one, but I'll look for one.
Ooh, hello, 1911.
I used to have a mag for that, but I think I had to chunk it. I might not be able to find a mag, but I do have a decent amount of bullets for that gun.
74U.
Yeah. What's this? What's a scope? Flashlight, I mean. Beep beep beep. Can't you find like mags and like the thingies? The outpost? I might have to go look for. I'm gonna drop this pickaxe. I'm gonna go look. Ooh, I'm gonna loot this. If I find an M4, I'm gonna be so freaking happy. And again, I don't know if I would want an M4 or an AK. You won't get. I just found an M4. The first crate I opened. I'm not even lying.
He was like, I might find the M4.
I just found another one. I just found another one.
Bruh.
I can't carry all of it. Well.
Where'd you get that backpack, country?
That just
I had it
happened.
for a while.
No?
I don't remember. I think it was at the military base.
I legit just said, it would be nice if I could find an M4. I
Now, where
legit
you gonna
opened a
drop?
crate. I swear to God, if there was a third M4 here,
Alright, I have an AK.
I'll give you the AK if you want.
Now, how you know what gun? What do you leave behind?
Hopefully nothing. It's an AK-101.
This is an
This
Electro?
work. What?
We're not in Electro?
No.
There's a tent behind police station.
A tin?
Yeah, like a canopy tent.
I need to find a backpack.
What's in there?
It's empty. No. It's better than have loot in it.
Okay, so I need to clear out some inventory space. You're going... Um... Oh wait, where did that grenade go? Where'd my grenade? I'm gonna drop that. Wait, does anybody want it like an like an MP5 type weapon?
Not really.
No? Okay. If that's the case, then I'll shove an M4 in here. Shove that in my inventory. Put this in my inventory. So that's in my inventory. I click that. That. Drop this.
Wow, that's a good bit of people on server. Oh wait, there's no PA system in this police station. That sucks.
Warning, this content may be upsetting or disturbing to some audiences. He slipped on the wet balcony. People who have killed another person, accidentally or on purpose, what happened? I'll preface this by saying it was an accident. I was 11 years old and had gotten into the tinkering phase kids go through, and I was fiddling with my brakes, gears, etc. I went on a ride to a super steep hill that was really popular to test my creation. As I was blasting down the hill, the nut that secures the handlebars jostles loose, and I lose all semblance of control. I can remember the car coming towards me from the opposite direction, but after that I hit the ground. The car swerved to miss me and went straight into a tree, killing the whole family, mom, dad and 2 sons. I lived in an extremely small town and the aftermath was horrible. Long after the candlelight vigils, that I still see in my nightmares, and memorials ended, I and my family were bullied, harassed and generally shunned. Kids can be horrible, but as a child I understood that. But the adults of the town, they were cruel. They called me MK, murder kid. By age 13 I attempted suicide. After a lengthy hospital stay, my family had to move across the state out of the town. We went generations back in. I'm all grown now and only recently felt safe going back there into the hill that changed everything. Part of my continuing therapy. The worst part about it is at the spot where they died there is a perfectly maintained cross and flowers bearing their names. Someone still mourns them, brings flower and clears the weeds away. I was not prepared for that. It ripped open any feelings of closure I had. In my head, it was over for everyone but me. It wasn't. So how do I live now? One day at a time. There are good ones and bad ones, but not a day goes by that I don't think about it. It is like living with a disfigurement, perhaps the biblical mark of Cain. I feel others can see it in my eyes the same way I can. I was 13 years old living in Norway. Growing up I loved climbing trees, so me and my friends would climb the tallest ones we could find. Our town in Norway was quite small and quite high in elevation, so the best trees were down towards the river. We decided to get together one Friday and head down to the river to do some climbing. We always took a backpack with lunch and snacks and water with us so we could hang out in our tree until dark. It was my friend's younger brother, 11, who was carrying the backpack full of snacks, and I was carrying the backpack full of drinks. My friend's younger brother was not as used to climbing trees as we were. But like any little brother, he wasn't about to let that stand in his way and prevent him from hanging out with his big brother and his best friend. As it was a rare occurrence, we'd let him hang out with us. We were almost to the part of the tree where there was a spot for us to all be able to sit. I got there first and I hung my backpack up on a tree branch. I then told my friend's little brother to pass me his backpack so I could hang it on the branch and make it easier for him to get to where I was. While he was passing me his backpack, his foot slipped off the branch and he didn't have the upper arm strength to carry his own weight yet. He fell the whole way down the tree, landed in the river onto jagged rocks and was killed instantly. My friend and I were out of that tree faster than I even thought it was possible, and what we saw that day changed us forever. All he wanted to do was hang out with his big brother and do what the big kids were doing. I feel like if I never told him to pass me his backpack, we'd all be in a tree right now drinking a beer thinking back on all our ventures. But instead, my best childhood friend can no longer be in the same room as me. I have not heard from him or his family in over 10 years, and every single day of my life they pop into my mind and I remember what I did. Everyone tells me it wasn't my fault and it could have happened to anyone, but that doesn't erase the guilt I feel about asking for that stupid backpack. If anyone has a chance to read this and if you are going to get anything from my story, it's that. Anything can happen, anywhere at any time. And tell those you love that you love them because you never know when someone will ask for their backpack. People say euthanizing is illegal for humans in the US, but as a nurse, when I have palliative orders, they are to give narcotics and benzos every 5 minutes as needed. You bet they're given every 5 minutes. I have killed people. They were about to die, and I hope that I took their pain away in the process, but the drugs I have given take that pain away and contribute to their death at the same time. That being said, I have never done this without an order from a physician or without family consent. Throw away anyway just in case someone decides to pick a bone. I am a locomotive engineer. I drive trains. 13 times in my 19-year career, so far, someone ended up in front of my train that didn't survive. Suicide, poor judgment or no sense of situational awareness combined with a vehicle that takes a mile or more to stop equals death about 50% of the time in my experience. The nightmares of various incidents awaken me regularly. Pretty sure that I suffer PTSD, but if I do something about it, I will lose my job, medically disqualified. I cannot let that happen at the moment as financial ruin would result. Please, stay out of the path of my freight train. I was the driver in a car accident with my 3 best friends. The 3 of them died. I survived, somehow. Just writing that makes me nauseous today. And I say today because every day is different. Some days I can talk about it or write about it and I'm okay, and some days I just want to go back in bed and cry and scream, and today apparently is one of those days. The thing is though, you never really know until something triggers you, and I hate that word, and it leads you into a spiral. When I was around 6, I had a habit of sleeping on the stairs. One day my sister, who was currently pregnant, was going down the stairs, ended up tripping over me and fell down, hard. She ended up miscarrying. I guess it's not killing someone in a traditional sense, but in a way I did kill my unborn niece or nephew. I never really got over it. It was and still is horrifying to me. I was 12 when it happened, and as much as it was a pure accident, my life was better afterward. My mom and I were living with her boyfriend at the time. This man was a drunk and an abuser. I came home one day from school to find him beating my mom down in the kitchen. I had never even thought about standing up to this guy. He was above 6 feet 3 inches and very broad, but the day I came home from school made me summon all the courage. I had to save my mom. As I ran over to them, I grabbed a fork off the table and stabbed him just below his shoulder on the back. It scared him so much that he had a heart attack and died on the floor. I was supposed to get up and check on my mom. She'd been fighting cancer for 4 years and it had been the majority of my mid-20s. Spent my time on her, left college, etc. She was planning on getting up and driving herself to her DRS that day, but I usually check on her because she could have bad days. I overslept. It was nearly 11 a.m. and I woke to a phone call from my dad, saying the DRS hadn't seen her. I checked upstairs in her room, the kitchen, nothing. Then I saw the bathroom door open a crack. What was in there was basically half a mummy on the floor and feces everywhere mixed with vomit. I don't know what happened, but I called 911 without not stepping foot in the bathroom. Hello, 911? My mom's dead. The flat pan explanation caught the poor guy off guard completely. I mean, I guess I was in shock, but not really that shocked, you know? He was in a full panic. I followed along and pretended to perform CPR. Her eyes were white. She was covered in vomit, ice cold and drained like a mummy. Sometime later, I don't have an idea for time and perspective, it was all moving very slowly, the paramedics showed up. We're a small town, everyone knew us. I'm in my underpants, and the lead paramedic is a good friend from high school. The awkward exchange was not something I forget. They pretended to do CPR for about 30 seconds, then get a command to keep working on it in the truck. I messaged him on Facebook later to ask if that was a show, which it was obviously. He said basically, we always do on deceased at the scene. This was all difficult but just a gory version of expectation. The next part haunts me. I had to call my dad back. He ran home from work. He ran around the house getting her things. He wanted to make sure we had her medical info for the ER doctors and her medication list. I kept trying to explain we wouldn't need it. I kept trying to keep him in this world. I was too much of a coward. I was speaking in riddles. I couldn't do it. We get to the ER, move to a small room with cheap furniture you only find in rooms where they tell you people die. The doctor came in and addressed him directly in what must have been at most 4 sentences, and then stared at him after I'm sorry. It was like he had been run over by a car. He just sobbed into his hands for what felt like hours. He got up without a word and left the room. I found him nearly half an hour later pacing in the parking lot. We decided to get drunk. My fiancée, now wife, found us somehow 2 hours later 2 blocks away at a bar. To this day I don't know how. She must have checked every
Bro, is that you?
A total
God,
mess.
you scared me.
You scared me, bro.
My dad now has a girlfriend.
I was about to freaking get the shotgun out.
I was about to say, oh shit. I was like, wait, that looks kind of creepy.
Have to keep cancer with no medical knowledge and no resources. He can be called a lot of bad things in his life. But
How's your
for
health
years
now?
He showed me what character is. I just wish I could have been more courageous. It was my place to tell him, not that doctor. When I was young I used to get bullied a lot. I was in the 9th grade and I had this one person, a senior, that would harass me, and sometimes hit me, constantly. I always tried to just ignore it, but I had to walk outside to get to one of my classes and he knew about it. Not a lot of people were around us. We were on the sidewalk, walking down a hill towards the AG bar. He pushed me and I fell down the hill a little, but caught myself. I got angry. Angrier than I normally get. I got so angry that for the first time, I pushed him back. Instead of falling to the side, or not falling at all, like I thought he would, he fell right off the sidewalk, onto the road, for student parking and buses, and fell in front of a bus. There was a few people watching and I called the police afterwards. I know he was bullying me, but I have nightmares about what I did still. Because of what the people who saw said, and the camera outside the building, luckily I never suffered any consequences. But I almost wish I had. Not sure if this counts, but when I was a truck driver, in training actually, I had the misfortune to be the tool someone else used to commit suicide. We were driving late at night on US 277 between Piedras Negras and Del Rio. It's kind of the armpit of Texas, flat, straight, boring, right near the border. I was at the wheel, my driver mentor was in his bunk, but awake chatting with me. I saw headlights ahead, a long way off. Didn't think anything of it. After a while, they got
I
close,
found another
and
plate carrier.
to turn left, only there wasn't a road there. Then they
Where are
straightened
you?
out and drove right into us head on.
I'm in the military base. I can't take that.
The driver was
I thought you were coming over here to see us.
Yeah, I am. I'm just working my way. Like I'm looking through the towers when I'm walking.
I had a broken wrist. My mentor had a bunch of broken ribs and a bruised liver. We got out to see the damage, and when we walked to the rear I saw a work boot sitting on the double yellow line, about 6 inches of leg sticking out. I still get an odd feeling in my stomach when I think about it. Obviously, I didn't plan to kill the guy, and there wasn't much I could do without foreknowledge. Semis aren't exactly nimble, but it still takes a bit to tell yourself you couldn't have done something else. He had
You
a
like
young
the sound of
wife
that
and 2
shot?
little girls. I was working out of town, which is
shooting
pretty
that.
common in my line of work, touring with bands. We had just started a new tour with an artist, but as a crew a bunch of us had been working for several artists over the last few years. When you work these long hours, sometimes under ridiculous pressure and circumstances, and live on a tour bus, sleeping a few feet away from 11 other grown adults. One of two things happen. You just get in with it, drink away any sadness you have from being so exhausted and missing your family and friends because you haven't seen them in months. Or you become incredibly close, like a family. You're together through everything, long incredibly hard days, or experiencing the joy of something or somewhere new. On this particular tour, it was going to be a smaller group of us than the last tour. No need for a video technician. But we really liked the video technician. We had done a year or two together, and he was a really great kid. Always saw the bright side of everything. You could always count on him to have a smile on his face, no matter how many hours we had been working. Lucky for the tour, more video equipment was added, and so he came out to join us right as we were going into rehearsals for the tour. We went through a week of rehearsals, then took a ferry to Victoria from Vancouver to start the tour. First show done. We all had such a great time, a really easy first day. Load in, it's tall, went quickly. The show went off without a hitch, and we finished a few hours earlier than we expected. We went back to the hotel to get some food and have a drink. Our rooms were next to each other. It was a nice spring night. We sat outside on our adjoining balconies. He was a wine expert. He loved red wine. I had an unopened bottle of red in my room, and he had an unopened bottle of white in his room, which he knew I liked. He leaned over his railing to pass me a bottle, which I easily grabbed from him. The balconies were so close together. So I passed him the bottle of red from my room. But he slipped, on the wet balcony. After this point, I have no memory of any sounds. But everyone on the tour staying on that side of the hotel heard me screaming. I saw him go over the railing. I saw him hit the side of the hotel. And I saw him land 50 feet below me. I ran to the elevator, yelled at the front desk to call 911 on my way past. But it was too late. It wouldn't have mattered. I got to him, and looked into his eyes, and they were lifeless. A large piece of the back of his head was a few feet from us. I held his hand and sobbed that I was sorry, until a security guard pulled me off. From that day, we were a tour family, connected by the worst bond imaginable. I was 19. I went over to my girlfriend's house one Saturday morning and we hung out until around 4 p.m. She was going over to her friend's house to go swimming, but I had other plans, so I didn't go. Her mom asked her to take a bag of trash to the dump when she went, so I told her I'd follow her to the dump and throw it out since it was on my way. I waited behind her at the dump. I grabbed the bag out of the back. She was driving her dad's truck because she didn't want trash in her car, and I tossed it in the dumpster. I banged on the truck back twice to let her know she could go, and said bye. I realized after I left I didn't say love you like I usually did, so I sent her a text. She didn't answer me back, so I just assumed she didn't hear the phone. Her dad's truck had loud exhausts, so it made sense. I lived about 40 minutes away. When I walked in my front door, I got a phone call from her mom. She was in a panic. She told me there had been a wreck. My girlfriend was alive, but she was being flown by helicopter to VCU Medical Center in Richmond, Virginia. I ran to my car and I didn't take my foot off the accelerator until I got to her parents' house. We got in her mom's car and made the 2-hour drive to Richmond. When we arrived, we walked into the emergency department and went to the front desk. Her dad told the receptionist who he was looking for. At the same time, a doctor was standing behind the counter. The receptionist said the name wasn't in the system, so she spun around and asked the doctor. He walked out, introduced himself, asked a few questions to confirm who we were, then he said she was dead. I was standing by a wall. I fell back against it, and sat down to the floor where I sat for a while in pure disbelief. Her parents went down the hall to talk to someone about something. I walked outside and sat beside a big column and smoked a cigarette. I called my parents. It didn't seem like I sat there very long, but I'm sure it was at least 3 to 4 hours. I just sat there. There are no words to describe the kind of hurt. Most of the next few weeks are missing from my memory. I just laid in my bed and cried. I didn't eat, and I didn't sleep. I just cried and stared at the wall. I cried until there were no more tears left, and cried some more. I weighed 160 before she died. I weighed 120 pounds a month and a half after she died. I know it was hard on my parents watching me like that. My mom tried to get me to eat. I wouldn't. They tried to get me to get out of bed. I wouldn't. They even called a pastor to come talk to me. I told him to go with himself. There was nothing that could console me. The love of my life was dead, and I sent the text message that killed her. One day, I just snapped out of it. I got up to go to the bathroom and I saw my reflection in the mirror. I barely recognized my own face. I knew I had the choice to move on with my life, or I'd be dead myself. I'm from a small town, so the only thing for young
Oh
people
crap, I
to
dropped
do
my
is hang
M4
out
and I
in
don't
the
know where it
Walmart
is.
parking lot. I got dressed and drove to Walmart. I saw a few people I knew, so I stopped and talked to them. From then on, I spent every evening hanging out in the parking lot. The cops would come around and kick us out, so we'd find somewhere else to park and hang out some more. A year later, we got kicked out of the lot by the cops one night, so we decided to go to somebody's house and drink some beer. We all made phone calls and invited people we knew. It was there,
It's
at my
freaking
friend's
gone.
house,
I don't
I
know
met
where
my
it
next
went.
girlfriend. 2 years
Freaking
later,
A.
we got married. This month we celebrate our 7th anniversary. We have 2 beautiful children, and I've never been happier. I know time heals all wounds is a really worn-out cliche, but it's true. A couple years ago, I was digging through my mom's cedar chest looking for my birth certificate, and found a newspaper clipping from the accident. The newspaper said other motorists reported she swerved to miss a dog, overcorrected and flipped the truck. I never knew that was the cause. Knowing that it wasn't my text message lifted a huge burden, but I still don't text. I made the incredibly difficult decision to sign a DNR for my 3-year-old son. He suffered from multiple physical and intellectual disabilities. He spent
Freaking
the
A.
majority of his life in and out of the pediatric inpatient units. Eventually, I became so saddened that the thought of his suffering and continual into respiratory distress and died. I held him for 16 hours as he struggled to breathe, and I remember begging the hospice nurse to keep giving him the He tried to breathe, but his neck was broken. He died as I was trying to talk to him. I killed
Okay,
2
I
kids
found
in
it.
Afghanistan. They almost killed me. They were maybe 12. Their Taliban uncle had pumped them full of drugs and sent them to attack us to get killed so the village would be against us. F that guy. I still see their faces in my dreams, and it was 7 years ago. They were not the only people I killed. The most disturbing are those 2 kids. The saddest was 2 little girls, maybe 3 and 5, killed by a stray artillery round during a firefight. Their family was just farmers trying to raise food to survive. We found a brick of hash and a hash pipe in one of their pockets. Doubtful that they were destined for a life of misery. Most people are happy there, until the Taliban comes in and messes their things up. Similar to the others here, I was the driver in a car crash. Slid on some black ice on the freeway. Spun a few times before getting T-boned by an SUV going full speed. Friend in the passenger seat busted up his head in the windshield. My brother behind me fractured his skull, and my best friend in the passenger side back seat died. My friends, at the time, used humor to get through things. I have a dark sense of humor, but they consistently went too far, and I ended up leaving all my close friends. For years after, I had to go to court because of other cars that were affected by the crash, and my friend's mom was trying to see me for more money than the $100K my insurance already paid out. I used to scream out in my sleep. I dropped out of college shortly after and attempted suicide. Much better now, but 5 years later and I still get anxiety when it snows. A car ran a stop sign right in front of me one night when I was heading back from a friend's house. I drilled it going at about 50 miles per hour. Everything went dark, and when I came to, I was facing the opposite way on the other side of the road I'd been traveling down. I kicked my door open, got out, and it was the most powerful sense of derealization I've ever felt. I was totally out of body, just standing quietly in the middle of the street on a peaceful summer night. Glass everywhere. My Ford Explorer in front of me just destroyed beyond belief. I start coming to my senses and hear a car horn. I look around and realize it's coming from the car I hit, so I start sprinting as fast as I can toward it. I get up close and see that the driver's side is totally crushed, the window shattered. I look inside and there's an elderly man face down against the steering wheel, laying on the horn, blood all over the place. To this day I can't play GTA at all because of that particular feature. I start shaking him like crazy and yelling, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" There's no response. So I pull his body back toward the car seat away from the wheel. It's an old woman, not a man. Completely dead, face smashed up. Someone's mother and grandmother just lifeless and maimed sitting right in front of me. Most terrible image. Just totally terrifying and numbing to see something like that. I stumble down the street and up toward the closest house and knock on the door. This woman answers in her pajamas and I can't even talk straight or anything. I'm just crying hysterically at this point and finally get out that there's been a bad wreck. By this time, people are pulling over and pouring into the street. I remember the emergency responders having to use the jaws of life to get her body out of the car. And then my mom showing up and seeing my car and holding her hands on her head and yelling, "Oh my God," over and over, as though she couldn't even grasp what had happened at all. As far as aftermath, I think about it maybe once every 3 to 4 months now. I have a ton of repressed memories from youth, and that's another one that is buried pretty deep. I don't feel a sense of guilt per se, as I was obeying the speed limit and did everything I could, but I still tear up now and then thinking about some kid losing his or her grandmother that way. Or someone losing their mother like that. Or an old man losing his wife and best friend in such a horrible manner that late in life. I just hope she immediately passed away on impact and didn't feel any pain, didn't suffer at all. She was turning 13, I was 13 turning 14. It was her birthday and a group of us went to an old power plant to explore. I had asked her to go out with me earlier that day. It was hilariously awkward and now it's bittersweet. Our friends stayed on the ground floor and she and I crawled up to the 3rd floor to make out, but we were just going to tell everyone we did. I was too advanced and she was a good girl, from the nice part of town. After 10 minutes of edging along the wall, she let go of my hand and tried to crawl over to a window to look out. It's taken me years to get past that moment and think clearly about what happened. I heard a yelp and a crack that still makes me nauseous today. I can't watch videos of a skater falling, or
Can you
hostile
leave the
or
back
saw.
door open?
I crawled down to her and all of our friends ran off to get help. I remember being
You think
pissed that
someone
no one
was in
helping.
here?
I was trying to do CPR or something to save her life. The cops found us and I was covered in blood. I've been told it's not my fault. Her parents still blame me. We went to court for a few times and my saint of a public defender was able to argue out of manslaughter charges. I'll post this because I don't usually talk about it in my life, but here I don't feel alone. I was 9 years old and my brother,
Wait,
11
how many
years
people are in
old,
the server
and we
though?
were pretty close, but after moving to a new
Decent
city, he
amount.
wanted to have his own friends. Feeling left out,
Well.
I decided I wanted to be part of this friendship he had just developed.
Possibility then?
Quick backstory. My brother and I were seen as outcasts in New Jersey, moving from a southern state,
Yeah,
and it wasn't
it's a
easy adjusting.
possibility.
He had just made a best friend.
God up
Ricky
here.
was the top of the class, star Pee Wee QB, and all-around loved kid. They decided to go for a bike ride down to the local reservoir where most kids would hang out. I followed them after specifically.
Did you burn
being told
stuff
by
here?
my
Do
brother
you
to
have a
stay
fire
behind.
here?
They ended up leaving their bikes behind and
Look.
hiking around a dangerous overpass by the waterfall, and ended up finding me trailing them not too
I don't
far.
think this was here before,
As
right
upset
outside
as
the
my
fire
brother was,
station.
he knew we were too far in the journey to turn back, and reluctantly accepted the fact that he couldn't
Like,
enjoy
close
his
to the-
burning
let's come over
experience
here.
without me being a nuisance.
Hang on, just make
Less than
sure
a few minutes later,
PlayStation's
after me
clear.
constantly slipping on the rocks that were extremely close to tragedy, we decided to wash the mud off of our shoes. Ricky decided it was too dangerous for me to wash my shoes and took the task himself to protect me. In less than a blink of an eye, Ricky was gone. Vanished into thin air. The police recovered his body days later, and my brother was seen as a murderer.
Yeah, you see right here.
By the whole town. The pain that doesn't go away rots my mouth, knowing he
Still
will never
fresh,
be happy
ain't it?
because I took the only
Yeah.
hope we had away from him. Being poor and helpless kids, I
I
took
got
my
it, got
brother's
it.
light at the end of the tunnel, and ended it for good. My brother and I are still close, but he and I both know that day changed our lives forever. If only I listened to my big brother, life as we know it wouldn't be the same. 1995, was living with my druggy mother and sister who was 4 years older than me. My mom worked at a bar, and as a 7-year-old kid I lived half my time in that bar.
Someone
We
probably
did have a
did,
house that
but
was more of a shed on a lot that was converted into a
The
house.
door was shut.
My mom got close with one of the patrons who also drank a lot and did drugs. Well, one day she broke up with him, I guess, and he kept coming over threatening her. A few days later she gets a call from him. Not sure what was said, but she tries to hurry us into the back room where we kept our clothes. She attempts to hide us all under the clothes, but I start freaking out and try to leave the house. As I get to the front door, a truck pulls in. I stop and hear him get out, screaming for my mother. He tries to get in the door at first and fails. I'm about 3 feet to the side of the front door. He shoots at the door. The freak can jump on the top of the couch that is right next to the door while also grabbing my T-ball bat. He kicks and kicks at the door and it finally opens. He walks in and I pout him right in the forehead. He instantly goes out. I scream, and my mom finally comes out with my sister and we both leave, then call the police at the bar. That same night I went to go live with my father permanently as my mother had arrest warrants. I didn't know until I was about 16 that he had ended up dying in the hospital between a concussion and alcohol poisoning. I don't feel bad about it though. Thanks for listening to Radio TTS. Hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell for more tragic stories. Share your thoughts and opinions on these stories in the comments below.
Original, why you gotta listen to stuff that's so depressing?
Is it? Yeah, it is kind of depressing, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Bloody, we could have got clapped. If Original seriously didn't open the door.
Who knows?
Because last time I looked, before you went in that jail cell, the doors were shut.
Original's tired, he don't know what he's doing, and he's probably high secretly.
No joke, I'm tired myself.
I'm trying to make it to y'all. I've been running for a while.
Oh my god, I thought that was a kid on the crane over there.
Okay, so who wants the AK?
Whatever Original don't want and you don't want, I'll take.
I don't care. You guys can go pick whatever you guys want. Leftovers.
I want M4, so I'm keeping what I got. So someone's getting an M4 and someone's getting an AK.
I'm so tired.
You haven't went to sleep, have you?
Who?
You. Did you say yes or no?
No.
You been staying up late, huh? I took like a 2-hour nap. I don't really care.
You took more than 2 hours?
It was like 3. I don't care.
I would get up at 10 and it's 5.
Not gonna lie, I kinda dig this VSS. I just wonder if it can do damage. Last time I had an AK, it ended badly. Because I pulled up on a helicopter crash, and what happened was there was a kid in Gilly, and there was a kid that was rocking a shotgun and something else, and we attempted to kill people, and I killed one of them. Then the dude pulled out a shotgun and blasted me to death.
Nice. I wanna get a Mosin.
Yeah, and I want an anti-tank gun. I'm gonna have quite a long run.
Country just flopping around.
What are y'all
I
doing?
will say this, when we were in the corner over there, like I kinda, you can roll around?
But what about corner.
Like when we were in that we were in that room in the jail cell. Like I stood like on the bed and I was just pointing at the door.
You know, there's probably a kid that saw y'all and though y'all were camping and didn't try screwing with y'all, right?
He was probably like, let me just walk back because his fire is right there, dude. That fire was not there. That little fire that was not there. I don't remember seeing that at all.
No lie, I have a heck of a run to y'all.
What is this game? Little Nightmares? You guys ever hear of it?
No, I never heard of it.
Kind of a little creepy looking.
Little Nightmare, what's it about?
I don't know. I'm just checking it out right now.
So what are y'all doing?
We're just waiting on you.
It's gonna take me a few minutes to get there. But I'm working my way.
Like how long?
Keep in mind I'm practically walking because I have an AK, M2 M4s, practically a mixed breed of a sniper rifle and an AK, and I got a freaking ammo in my back plus food. Plus 3 plate carriers. I'm freaking slow. Well, I'm not too terribly far away from the coast, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie, Rachel, I'm surprised you haven't went to sleep yet. Usually you fall asleep.
Yeah, I am sleepy right now. Something tells me I should check up on the base, don't lie.
Yeah, I haven't got on for a while. Ugh.
I think
I
the
don't know.
last time I got on, I don't even remember when was the last time I got on.
Yeah, probably need to get on to make sure base don't DK too.
But I know Andre's been signing into my account.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, but I mean, I ain't worrying about him.
Yeah, he's probably just doing DK. Make sure
Yeah.
base don't DK. Well, the base should be okay for far as DK wise, so hopefully.
I'm gonna log out of DayZ, so if somebody pulls up, I won't get murdered.
Oh, I'm just gonna check what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Genesis Chronicles play now?
What? What are you talking about?
I think it's just talking about the Genesis Part 1.
What is somebody doing to their mic?
Oh, you can hear that? Sorry. What does it sound like? What?
Dog
Oh.
scratching.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not talking about no drugs. I'm saying, nah, what do you mean? I'm not saying you want no drugs. You don't see how she ran out? I understand what you said. It's females, homie. Females. So if they female, they talk like female. Why she talking like she gangster? Yo, you gonna hit the female? I'm not gonna touch the female. Alright, but why you scaring the female? I ain't gonna let this nigga do that, man. You somewhere you supposed to be on a big major platform. Oh, we good, but all this other shit, you looking at like, bro, we straight, bro. I'm gonna get touched, bro. We good, bro. I'm looking at you, it's like extra, like extra. I understand, but your security, with your body language, extra, like flago, like this, bro. All love, I'm good. Alright.
So tired.
I can almost see the coast.
This is the longest stayed up in a while.
I can almost render the coast now.
Please download videos and watch anywhere at any time. Start a free trial of YouTube Premium today.
Damn, our shit's still here, surprisingly. But I think honestly, after we fucking pushed Dirty Ghetto Kids off the server, like Legacy was probably like our Legion was probably like, yeah, let's not fuck with them.
It's like, yeah, okay, we won't screw them right now.
Yeah, like we're just gonna leave those guys alone. Cause at first they were always like, you know, they never really like liked us because we never did anything. But now when they
We were
saw that,
passive.
yeah, we were like, they were like, oh shit, they might be passive, but they're not passive. Like if you fuck
They're
with them,
neutral.
they will fuck with you. Yeah, and it's like we did it. We did the whole thing because they hit us, and those guys wanted to call it quits, and we were like, nope. We were like. No, it's not no you hit us and it's over. It's you hit us and you're over. You know what I mean?
Like, they were trying to hit us, okay, like, we cool now?
Yeah.
Because they didn't
man.
think, we never fought, that's why they didn't think we would do crap. They thought we were PvE. I mean, Nacho is, but that's about it. So what are we gonna do with Nacho's crap?
We'll keep it. I mean, we'll
Obviously.
use them as breeders. What? That's crazy. Your ex Vacilos was auto decay destroyed.
What? There's no way. You're joking.
No.
Auto decay destroy.
Auto decay destroyed.
How's
Oh,
that
we
a
got
thing?
a cloner here. Nice.
How's that a thing?
Oh, in our
TP.
yeah.
God, you haven't been on in a while to see that.
No. But I want that that rock right next to us, above us. Like I want us to control that too, because I don't want someone using that as a point to snipe down at us.
Fob.
Okay, that's a weird YouTube video.
What?
It's called AK-12 gun porn.
What?
And it's watching a gun cycle in freaking slow mode with no dust cover.
Well, I mean, I guess it kinda is then. I mean, the gun is topless, I guess. I've been running for like 20 minutes now.
Oh, and then Zombie was like, "Why is Original leaving the party?" Because we've upgraded. We've gone from Arc-Bots to Arc-Bots 2.0.
He missed the update.
Yeah, you missed the update. That's fucked up though. I wish he wouldn't gotten permaban. But that means one thing though. That means Country was probably most likely banned because somebody ratted him out for selling.
Rory.
You think Rory ratted him out for selling?
Probably.
But is this a text echo?
Hmm?
Could have been Tall or whoever, I don't know.
Oh no, this is a Rex. Toggle name, so I'll skip it. Toggle name.
Mostly we got
Do not
tech stegoes?
breathe. Yeah, I was about to say.
Supposedly stegos are better at soaking now.
Really?
Supposedly they take reduced damage again. Okay, I lied. I'm still fairly far away from the coast.
Shit, remember when they dropped turtles on us?
It sucked, but it was kind of fun.
Oh,
I
who's
remember.
cloning the squids?
Apparently, Andre.
Oh, okay.
Andre or
Probably for
it's
what's
Anime
it
or
with it?
Andre
But I'm gonna cry away because sometimes
Angler.
yeah, them anglers, bro, they don't joke around.
That's actually a nice looking gun. Car 98.
Should I go around looking for a raid?
Yes.
You think so?
We have plenty of turtles. I have an imprinted chillon. We have a Daydon, and we have a Yeti.
You're just like, we're ready. If there
If you
was
find,
ever a time, we're back ready again.
I mean, shoot. I
Should
haven't
I go
played
back
Ark.
to 114?
I
Oh no,
don't.
I'm KOS on
Nah.
114.
Not to mention, we already kind of picked 114 for our spot.
Yeah, no, but those people are living in our spot.
Oh God. Oh, slut, no!
What?
I'm gonna get gangbanged by wolves. There's like
Just
freaking 6 of them. I hear them.
Log! Log!
Ah, they're far away though, but I hear them. That's a lot of wolves.
Log!
If I log, I'm gonna forget which way I need to go. I mean, shoot. I got plenty of guns to unload, but if they all bite me, I'm gonna freaking die.
only 5 people on 114.
Freaking A, that's
You don't
not.
mind checking
Which I go for, dude.
on 114?
I mean, shoot, if you give me shit, I'll look.
What, you scared of doing it?
No, it's just they'll probably figure me out soon. They'll probably tell the whole alliance, and then the whole alliance is gonna be like, "Original Sin is here. Original Sin is here."
I think I might have dipped out the wolves area. Bro, that was a lot of wolves. I heard all of them howl. That was so. I hope that was someone else getting screwed by wolves. That
Oh, were
was
you
a
guys
lot.
trying to soak freaking Legion? Oh,
No.
you guys didn't? No, did you
Maybe.
guys or whatever? How did it
Maybe.
go? Like, how did it go? Cause then, like, that's valuable information. Cause pretty much everybody's that's built like that in Legion, like in that spot we're all built almost kind of the same like that. You get me? So I want to
Yeah.
know like how that way if we go
We
raid
just.
someone else,
All we did was give Rory 2 turtles from Dirty, and then we sent that in. We gave Rory those turtles, and he sent 2 turtles, and that was it.
and it didn't work, huh?
They got melted.
Because they didn't have saddles, and plus
They were
it
only
was
30k.
online.
Yeah, and there was only 2
Yeah.
turtles that was 30k.
They probably
They
got their
would've
shit
armed.
capped too. So we would need to pull up with mega chillons, huh?
And
And
turtles,
we
yeah.
would need multiple.
Chillons and turtles, I would say.
What the heck? How does that even work?
You know the perks about wolves, though? They exterminate the zombies.
But can I go shoot a gun underwater in the pool?
Yeah.
I don't see why people would do that. Bullets don't do nothing.
I mean, unless you
bullet
put the
barrel.
daggum gun to someone's face, it's not gonna do crap.
The freaking bullet only makes it about a foot out of the barrel, then it just drops.
If not, you'll see the incredibly freaking weird bullet drop. Mm.
Stacy talking about eating ass again.
And then how to it works under the water.
I'm not one of them, bro. I'm not.
Like if the barrel would
You
explode.
gotta go ahead, bro. You gotta go ahead, bro. You gotta go ahead, bro. Like you doing some weirdo shit, bro. Fuck up the girl. Told me she was in the car, bro. I'm in there talking about the Jones Stacy out. She trying to eat the cake. I didn't get it done, but I got an appointment. My fucking ears ringing, dog. You did smack the shit out of me. You got insurance? Fuck you. You always running your fucking mouth, yo. I told you, give me a crazy text or something. She in the car. Yeah. You know what? Your sneakers comfortable today? No. I hope they is, because you're fucking walking, bro. Bullshit. You're walking, bro. No. You're fucking walking, dog. Why Stacy talking about eating ass again? And I didn't...
Don't fucking time with me.
Bro, you
I'm not one of them, bro. I'm
like
not.
some real shit?
You know
Bro,
what?
I was lying. Bro, you gotta go ahead, bro.
I'm not. No,
You gotta go ahead, bro. You gotta go ahead, bro. Like you doing some weirdo shit, bro. What's up with the yo? Yo, you could have told me. You should have told me she was in the car, bro. I'm in there talking about the Jones Stacy out. She trying to eat the cakes. I didn't get it done, but I got an appointment. My fucking ears ringing, dog.
Oh god, how far am I away from the freaking coast? I've been running for almost 35 minutes.
YouTube Premium removes interruptions so you can focus on your game. Start a free trial now.
There's quite a bit of people on the server.
The bishop said our cause was holy.
Oh, Suspense 27 is on.
Who's that?
Pretty ghetto kid.
Oh yeah, they were talking to Gotcha, by the way.
When?
About 3 days ago. They came on server. All of them came on server. 3 of them came on server.
And what were they saying?
They were talking to Gotcha. Apparently they were trading. They were like, TY, and then they said, no problem. Then they said, Gotcha said something about their name still being Corona. And then, yeah. I found 3 more cows. What am I supposed to do with these cows? Just gonna bop him in the face. Let me kill one of them. Oh, by the way, I'm at the coast finally, I think. Yeah, I'm here. I see the big crane. Killed it.
Because they were building in our spot.
Dirty?
They were actually claiming both spots.
What, on their little server?
After you get to that police station, you gonna go check the letter.
Gotta go check, what thingy? The server?
Huh?
Yeah. So what kind, where's the police station? From the crane?
It's like near, it's like 5 buildings away, if that.
So can I see it if I go to the crane?
You'll be able to.
But I got plenty of food for us, by the way.
Oh, if we decide to?
What, original?
For when we decide to?
Decide to what?
To raid and...
No, I'm talking about DayZ, like I have a bunch of meat.
Well,
I mean, we have a crap ton of veggie cakes, so we have like 100 veggies.
Go scout the server of the letter.
I'm about to. I'm at the hospital. Are y'all sick? I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna have to shoot you on the head. Just saying.
My meat melee original to death.
No joke. I was at the city last time I started. I see a white canopy tent.
they changed their tribe name to Fall X.
Who?
Dirty Ghetto Kids.
What, did you go on the server?
Yeah.
Okay, country. I see a blue tent now.
On the roof.
I don't know. I see a freaking hovering blue tent.
Yeah, it's on the roof of the police station.
So this is it. The police station hasn't even loaded. Oh, someone is shot.
At you?
I have no clue. I just heard a shot and this police station ain't loading in. But this police station ain't loading in. There it goes.
We logged on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go you log.
They got a heavy and a tech, okay. They got a death wall in their base now. And they're called
Come on.
friendly fire.
You wanna try reading them?
I need to hop back on the DC. I wanna like scout how many turrets they have, you know what I mean?
Beatrice, don't do this.
Because of you, I must.
I would never do.
Okay, stream's ending now.